Так. Вот, это вот это.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Ой, бро.
I must say, I admire you.
I'd take up herbology if it didn't involve so much dung.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare yew-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind-wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
You said disrupted trade routes caused you to close Spintwitches?
Terrible it's been. Trade routes reported as unusable. Evidently criminals are overtaking roads, threatening hamlets. I can fly safely almost anywhere, but you try flying with an inventory of brooms on your back. No easy feat. Right then, back to work. If a particular broom takes your fancy, just let me know.
Do you mind sharing more about your broom?
I've a passion for them. Every detail of every model. Take Wind-wisps, well known for their quality ash handles. Yew-weavers are rare because some fear flying them, likely to do with the yew-wand's darker reputation. Then you add the Ember Dash, known for its handsome appearance. Working with brooms every day makes me practically giddy. It's one of many reasons I cherish running this shop.
I should be going now. Thank you.
Нет.
What are we looking for today?
Muggles have made life hard for us since the dawn of time. My first employment was at Honeydukes. Stock girl I was. I did put on a bit of weight though. If only I could invent a new potion, something indispensable, I'd be set for life. Not to worry, I like baking. I can almost always spot a student who's just come from history of magic. It's as though Professor Biggs drains the life out of them with his droning monologues on goblin rebellions.
We're witches and wizards.
Oh, the work it takes to keep us safe.
That item is of the highest quality.
When I was a girl, I used to work in Lincoln. It was a wonderful path.
That item is of the highest quality. item is of the highest quality.
Pretender on a cow.
Минуты звук, это самая такая.
I told my nieces I would.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
They've each taken to checking in on me weekly, which is very nice, of course. But I'd say it's a bit too soon.
Nice doing business with you.
Ой! Бля.
I can transfigure anything if I put my mind to it.
Долбала эта вебка нахуй.
Thanks for stopping by. Oh, whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Revelio. I can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
They still talk about you taking down that troll and...
Wish I had the courage to go into the forest.
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine Willardsey. Charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes, if you wouldn't mind.
Very well. If I have time.
Oh, how kind! Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. Don't forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the Forbidden Forest. Good luck!
Так, можно мне получили.
Revelio.
Что за звук был? Вот опять. Пакеты. Так, мне надо задание.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all. What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Thank you. Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
Revelio.
Так, теперь надо выбить человека. Так, забыть эти вот заводы. Мгм. Так, теперь надо.
Hogsmeade, here I come. Revelio. Revelio.
Это животное? Животное, я его видел. А как вызвать его?
Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Yes. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Williams might give an answer about these butterflies. Expelliarmus! Incendio! Revelio.
Yeah.
Miss Willardsey will never believe where the butterflies led me. Well, well. Look what we have here.
Так, что еще задание? Да, вернись к профессору обучись. Вернись нас в Хогвартсе. Физрумные ключи. Дальше. Давай. Туалет.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
Так, надо вернуться в здание. Вот, согласен, что не можем вернуться. Можно?
If it isn't Slytherin's newest broom talent.
Hello, Imelda. I'll be weak.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You can't be what passes for Slytherin these days. Pfft, ragged old hat's dropping its standards. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Slytherin.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Made it. fun. Success. Brilliant. This is rather fun.
Много лучше время. А у нее что там было, 2 с чем-то? Много лучше время. Получается, красавчик. Не с первого. Ну, что там ты скажешь? Больничная девочка.
That's not...
Так.
You must have cheated you... Oh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Ну да, мне не нужно.
I don't want respect from the likes of you. All you do is insult people.
You and everyone else need to get a thicker skin. Anyway, I'm moving on to the next course. It's near Irondale and offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
Так.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Oh, you're back. With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Wheats, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent, and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
Why would anyone doubt your ability to upgrade brooms?
No, you'd be surprised. People get set in their ways, worry that fiddling with what's working fine will somehow ruin it. Those people don't appreciate the sense of freedom that comes with quality broom flight, nor do they appreciate all that's involved in the creative process. I have a friend in Rome runs a shop like mine, says it's worse there. Of course, they do nap in the afternoons from what I hear. And where would we be without enhancements? I mean, if Elliot Smethwick had let the naysayers get to him, we would never have had the cushioning charm. I don't listen to them.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
Ah.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Так я не туда иду. Ну, пойдёт. Куда? Что-то.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention.
Wiggenweld potion is not a cure, and no salve is a substitute for common sense.
Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom, for your sake and that of everyone else. Diffindo! It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction. As I mentioned earlier, Diffindo can be versatile but dangerous. Good to see you continuing to practice.
Expelliarmus! Accio! Diffindo!
Так, ладно. Чё? Секунду. Чего?
Revelio!
Professor Weasley?
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness! My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor. Revelio.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. 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 Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Revelio. Was that a golden stitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Window. Accio.
Ё-моё. Ой.
Revelio. I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Dig will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Значит, это не вполне.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Короче, все с одним практически. Ботанический. Ну, лабораторий. Разняет. Вот, телефон. Вот, да. Да. Понимаю. Так, зеленый. Сейчас. Да. Так.
You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deek will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deek?
We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deek has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deek tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
I will be sure to speak with Deek if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Deek hasn't seen this many.
I've more to teach you about transfiguration, if you have a moment.
Да, здесь вечно сложно. Короче, ну, очень долго. Так, что определение? Его можно колдовство. Давай, шикарно.
Deek thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Deek cannot believe how many beasts you have here. Deek hasn't seen this many plants here before. Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. This many plants here before.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Dick cannot believe how many beasts you have here.
А, картина. Доллар.
You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just aim your... any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Deke cannot believe how many beasts you have here. Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
It warms my heart to see your interest in herbology, dare I say. Blossom. Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor or at that balcony whilst using the altering spell.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience?
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Первый, второй тоже мне нравится. Полумрак тоже мне нравится. Блядь.
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Извините.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Ну это как было. Ну да, это как было, не так.
I'd like to ask you about changing the...
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Ну, тепло и
I'd like the room...
Oh,
это как было.
I'd like to ask...
Of course.
I'd like the room to...
Oh,
Ну пока так. Ну да. О, наконец.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
I'd like... Of course. I would like...
Вот, самое. надо. Все. Как здесь все, потом. Теперь ладно, тогда хотели доставку. Что так много-то? Короче. Так,
Revelio. Defendo. Confringo. Confringo. Incendio. Defender! Confringo! Revelio! Revelio!
An utterly pitiful display.
Defender! Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Revelio. Confringo. Defender. Incendio. Repulsor. Accio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Revelio. Repulsor. Accio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Revelio. Lumos.
Oh.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Not so tricky. Revelio.
Sure.
Wonder who lives here.
That Pippin should have been here by now.
Madame Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Why do you keep ordering from him if you think the quality to be inferior?
It would seem I have more and more customers who are trying to stay out of sight. I'm not one to judge. You can simply imagine the stress I'm under to deliver quality products. Unlike some vendors, I strive to keep my customers satisfied.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Ha! Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
You mentioned that more and more customers are trying to stay out of sight. Why?
Well, I can't speak for all of them, but certainly my Ashwinder customers have their reasons. If I were you, I'd forget I heard that.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today? This will do just fine. Thank you. A fine choice. Exactly what I would have chosen. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Off on another adventure.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Revelio.
Что сделать надо?
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Revelio.
Бля. Сколько что будет? Блять, не показал.
Revelio.
Нет, мам. Так. Значит, это... Так.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Revelio. 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 Accio. Incendio. Defendo. Revelio. What do you have in store for me this time? I should investigate. Accio. Incendio. Deadly great spider. Revelio.
I see.
Defendo. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. These Merlin trials won't get the best. Revelio. 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 This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio. Confront. Revelio. Confront. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Надо дать. Что делать? О, что это?
Revelio. Totalis. Revelio.
Чё, и всё? Чё, больше нет?
Revelio.
Ну да. Сколько там? А, ну это... И чё, ну тут должен быть. Ага.
Revelio.
Окей. Понятно. Понятно.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Revelio.
Can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented you.
Revelio.
Лиза. Как вот это витамин? Вот.
брать. Вниз. Вниз спустись.
Ну, блин, тяжело-то вообще-то управлять, не могу.
Да
Так...
ты вот вниз спустись.
Да что, я скилл отстань, блин, где?
Туда.
Revelio.
Вот тут у тебя... Да. Тут у тебя был шар, куда ты...
Не было тут шара.
Потому что этот шар тебе надо было в ту ямку.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
В смысле? Нет шара.
Там огромный камень был.
Вот даже. Подожди.
Ты должен получить выбрание просто.
А, у меня нету этого заклинания.
Ну хотя шар-то где?
Может, это нету...
У меня не было, но шар-то у меня был.
Ну,
Ты
наверное,
там бегаешь, у тебя там...
ну, наверное, где-то здесь. Ну, где-то же...
Нет, он там даже...
Revelio.
Что-то, я, блядь, полчаса нахуй бегал, искал, блядь, несуществующий шар.
Он и да, у тебя просто нет шара.
Очень классно.
Я не знаю, почему ты
These rocks have seen better days.
Ну, просто...
Я не мог его
Ладно, все, я понял, ты, короче, не занимался хуетой, блядь. 3 часа, блядь. Дай покурить аж. Просто, блядь, пиздец. 100 миллионов лет потрачено. Вот ты.
Готовы?
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Блядь, я вебка заебал. Я веб постоянно ебал. Почему постоянно вебка? О, смотри, у меня очень красный. Ну, подожди.
Прикольно, что ты курил. Не забирай.
Нет, отстань. И что, она опять зависла?
Ничего. Давай, положи.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
I can see why you didn't want to go. She was quite cantankerous.
I do truly appreciate your help. And at least it's done with.
А будет дополнительное рождение бабушки? Нет. Километр там еще полчаса.
Delivering those potions was a bit more work than I'd expected. I'd like an additional fee.
I suppose that's business for you. Very well, I shall increase your pay, but I'm not at all pleased about it.
By the way, I found this book of potion recipes in Cambridge. Might it be useful to you?
Is this Fatima's recipe book?
You should keep it. She doesn't deserve to have it.
I appreciate what you're saying, but you have much to learn about respecting the property of others. Some things are sacred amongst potioneers. I shall return it to her immediately.
Хуйню, блядь, я не знал я. Мог же у себя книгу рецептов поставить.
What can I do for you today? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. Here you found a bit of treasure in the forest. It was never one.
Revelio.
Дальше. Пойдем к чесноку. Гардиан Легиоса, как раз надо будет туда вернуться, надо потерять. Да. Как сохранить? Что, они в одном месте?
Он же там.
Где находится чеснок, профессор?
Профессор Чеснок находится в оранжерее. Подожди, это не здесь. Это вот здесь. Нет, это не здесь. Вот
здесь.
Вот здесь. Нет, это не здесь.
Вон.
Нету здесь. Это не здесь.
5.
Так, подожди. Профессор Чеснок здесь. Нет, не здесь. Здесь. Нет, это точно не здесь. Защита где-то здесь было, нет, раньше?
Ладно, хуй. Лучше искал, уже пробежал.
А мне проигрывать нельзя.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Ядовитые надо рассказать.
Или это собрать в оранжерее, как раз тебе надо добыть. Я сейчас буду.
Где оранжерея теперь найти?
Кого? А, вот. Зачем наш?
Там твои сиськи.
Тем более.
Твои сиськи.
Там никто не смотрит. Кто-то смотрит?
Там запись останется.
Перезаписываю. Я сейчас оттуда.
Revelio.
Надо найти ядовитые.
Он на опыте играет?
Это же мой. Куда я пишу?
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
And have you seen how these
Да, у меня, короче, нет...
Revelio.
Что будет? Короче. Блядь. Вообще надо мандрагору. Как он живется? О, здесь.
Sometimes it seems all roads. Speed.
I'm told that... Hello, be with you in a bit.
Ему другую. Лиза!
You've a good head for business, haven't you? No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Везде, короче. Блять, ее нельзя, короче.
Revelio.
Italians and a historian's uniform. It was brilliant solving those old treasure maps.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes. I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast.
Why would you want to take toast?
To a cave under the lake. That's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal, as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the Portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you, It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
Башни какую-то до хера знает.
I don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
Так, может что-то по таланту? Что-то... Опа. Нет, это что? Талант. Чё? Культура сдает главную у вас наверное, нормально. Нормально. Нравится? Ой, короче, с талантами нахуй. Я просто знаю, какими я вообще буду пользоваться. Вот, пользуюсь. Ладно, пока талант лучше не трогать не буду.
Revelio. Revelio.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it is. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Oh, this day's gone on too long.
Quickly now.
Revelio.
Stay hidden and Totalis. Totalis. Well done.
Most goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other.
Revelio.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Petrificus Totalis. Revelio. Petrificus Totalis.
What am I doing here? This patrol is worthless.
Who's there?
Revelio. Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
I will draw blood. I'll bury you in the deepest vault. Let me
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Finish!
I won't rest. There you are. Rather unwise coming back in.
Defender!
That was pitiful.
Confringo!
I won't.
Confringo!
No!
Expelliarmus!
I will make you pay.
Revelio!
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind, but this is different somehow. Glad that's over. Let's head inside.
Revelio! Can't imagine the goblins know about the trials. They know that something is significant about this place, though. It's more than mere coincidence that we encountered Ranrock's loyalists here. Revelio!
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Revelio! Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles. Revelio!
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say San Bakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
Oh.
Whoa. Revelio. Revelio. I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section. That must have done something. Best have a look around. Revelio.
Чего?
Revelio.
Чё? Нет, Ой.
Revelio.
А, нет.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. Revelio. welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Expelliarmus! Defender! Good break! Good also! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Capol! Protego! Capolso! Defendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Capolso! Confringo! Defendo! Revelio!
What have the Keepers planned for me?
Revelio! Revelio!
These look familiar.
Expelliarmus! Accio! Revelio! Accio! Revelio! Revelio! Accio! Revelio! Accio!
What did that burst of magic do? More statues.
Defendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Yo!
Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo!
Not making this easy on me.
Revelio!
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. Where?
Revelio! Revelio! Accio! Revelio!
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different. Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
Accio!
Changes when I move in and out of the archway. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Revelio! Accio!
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Whoa.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Revelio.
I'll never get used to these floors.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Repulsor. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Repulsor. Depulsor. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Potato. Super. Confringo.
Revelio.
Revelio. Accio.
Не обязательно через ворота пройти.
Now to see what's changed on each side of this archway.
Блять, я теперь никуда не залезу, да?
Things are definitely different on either side of the archway. But how? Revelio. They're posted on one platform and use Accio on the other. That ought to work.
А что делать?
Revelio. What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work. Accio.
Нет. Да. Понял.
What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work. Revelio. What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work. Accio! What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work. Accio. That ought to work.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Ты чё, блядь, творишь?
Revelio.
Ну, это... Вау, о, все.
Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Departure!
What a relief. Revelio. Another pensive. Revelio.
Короче, он это девчонку обучал, а она...
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. Crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber. Revelio.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
my studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them. I should ask Sirona at the Three Broomsticks about the goblin she was talking to the day of the troll attack.
What are you up to now?
Another house token for the house chest. That's it. I'm making good progress with those tokens. Revelio.
Не надо этим картам закрывать. Бары играл. Взятки тролль. Взятки тролля где найти? Где найти?
Revelio. Brilliant. What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court, the ever-changing game. Akio. All in the wrist.
Akio.
Yeah.
Missed the mark a bit on that one. Akio. Nothing to it. That was one for the ages. Akio. Damn want.
Akio.
Didn't think you were a match for me. Wait, did I win? I won! We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
I'm game for another round.
Summoner's Court, the ever-changing game. Akio. Try to beat that.
Akio.
That was one for the ages. Akio. All in the wrist. I've seen worse. Akio. Nothing to it.
Akio.
Ну, бля.
Missed the mark a bit on that one.
А, еще и минус 50. Да я не знал. Давай, давай.
I'm game for it.
Summoner's Court, the ever-changing game. Accio. Come on, Leander. Oh. Accio. That was one for the ages. Accio. Try to beat that.
Ah, еще
Lucky
и
shot.
вон как раз.
Accio.
Охуеть.
All in the wrist. Accio. Not bad. Not bad. Well done. You beat me. Bit of good luck, that's all.
I'm not lucky, I'm simply better than you.
All right, fine. You're right. You're better than me. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested, and that you passed.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work. Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking to the world. There you go. Catching them quickly.
Revelio. Revelio. Glacius.
I think it's learned its lesson, but do continue to practice as long as you like. Kinesthesia is a powerful learning.
Нет.
Studying hard?
О, Алхамду. Путь. А да. А, это первый. Вон таким Алхамду.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Бля.
When what was lost has been found,
Revelio.
the brothers' betrayal will turn the tides of war.
Revelio. Accio. Glacier. Levioso.
Page. Bitch.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Надо распадаться срочно.
Revelio.
А что здесь?
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit, unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue.
Levioso.
Oh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? it seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one's in the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Revelio. Alohomora.
вращать до тех пор, пока не активируется обе соответствующие шестеренки, которые откроются.
Well done! You're in! Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Hello, Hamora. Revelio.
The faculty tower is off limits to students. Didn't I?
Пиздец. Ну, надо покушать. A ver.